Hi,
Bye,
good
everyone.
morning. Good morning. Again, back in College Station, a little brighter, a little earlier than last night. Probably hence the glasses. It's so good to see those of you who are here again. So as Iti mentioned, we like to draw things right into the practical. That's what we were talking about yesterday, right? So seems like we took a deep dive into prayer. We're going to dial back for a second. First thoughts that crossed your mind this morning, conscious thoughts, or maybe not such conscious thoughts. For me, I'm telling you, I was a little shocked to hear the alarm going. Really? Already? Doesn't feel like it, right? And there's a lot of different thoughts that cross our mind right when we wake up. But yet, we know that first thing in the morning, those first thoughts actually are so powerful because they steer our ship. They steer our rudder. They're the rudder of our thoughts, our rudder of our emotions, and they steer our ship in which direction our day is going to head, which direction we're going to go. And so those first thoughts, the psychologists say are really, really powerful, and they have a lot of effect on how our day will proceed. Scientists will explain to you that neurologically, the first thought that crosses your mind is going to go kind of deeper into your brain because your brain is actually in alpha mode right when you wake up. So those who want to meditate, that would be the mode you'd want to get your brain to. Well, actually, we know we have this incredible tradition. For thousands of years, what are we doing? We wake up right away, first thing in the morning, before our feet hit the ground. Whether we're laying in our beds, whether we're sitting up in our beds, and we bow our head, we put our hands together like this, and we really take a moment. We take 12 seconds. We utter a simple, profound, and powerful prayer that encapsulates such fundamentals. What do we say? We say, and feel free to join me, Modeh ani lefanecha, melech chai v'kayam, shehechazarta bi nishmati, b'chemla, rabba, emuna tacha. Now, you may be familiar with those words. You may have heard a kid's song with those tunes. There's so many catchy songs. But what we start our day with, from a 2-year-old to a 99-year-old, we start our day acknowledging, I am grateful. I am grateful to you, Melech Chai V'Kayim, the living, eternal King, this God, Hashem. You're living, you're eternal, but you, Ani Lefanecha, you and I, we have this relationship. Me, little old me, tucked in my bed in College Station, Texas, and you, Master of the Universe, this King, I have a relationship with you. Shechazarta binishmati, you return my soul to me. Me, my unique soul, my unique fingerprint, my unique identity, my unique dynamics, my neshama, my eternal self, my neshama that's a part of me. Shechazarta binishmati, you return that soul that's a part of me, that's also a part of you. You returned it to me. When I was asleep, a portion of my soul ascends on high, comes back in, and you gave it back to me. You gave me a new day. Bechemla, with mercy. Maybe yesterday, maybe I sat on the couch a little too long, doing maybe not my best self, but God, today with mercy, you gave me another day, another opportunity. Rabba emunatacha, great is your faithfulness. Hashem, you have so much faith in me. You know that I can accomplish something today. Little old me, with my issues, with my layers, with my dynamics, you gave me a part of you, a neshama, a bright light inside, a soul that can animate me, that can give me the energy, the fuel, the drive, the direction, the eternity to forge forward and accomplish amazing things. So in those 12 seconds of bleary-eyed, a bowed head, we acknowledge with gratitude the gifts we have in our lives. We acknowledge with gratitude how blessed we are, how charged we are to use each day to the fullest. And that faithfulness, that goes both ways. Hashem is faith in us, And what we can accomplish today, we're sitting here today together for a day full of learning. There's so much to accomplish. Bringing that into our own homes, and this prayer, so powerful. This incredible neutralizer between the youngest and the oldest. When my triplets were in the NICU, we held them daily. We spoke to them daily. And before they left the hospital, the Baylor School of Science did a study on them. And here were babies born at 32 weeks. And when they left the hospital, they were shy of 36 weeks, 4 weeks later. And she said one thing, she said, you could tell these babies were held and spoken to daily. What were we doing? From teeny age, holding them, singing Modeh with them, saying Shema with them, right? So those 12 words, when we say with the mindset, with intentionality, when we ingrain it in our young children and the child within us, we're reminding ourselves we're connected in a deep way. We have a deep relationship with God, with Hashem, with this master of the universe, a living eternal king. And he chose me and you, each and every one of us, even with our foggy mind first thing in the morning. Maybe we're hitting the snooze button because we're tired. No, today's the day we can accomplish great things. We have a soul and God has faith in us. And then right after we do that, we want to right away, remember our part of our soul ascends on high. We purify our hands. We want to be ready, charged, ready to take on the day. And so we have with us right near our beds something called Negelwasser. And I know in Bais Chana, there's always Netilat Yadayim, also known as Negelwasser. And from our beds, it's always a fun thing with the kids. Who's going to spill theirs? Who's going to dump theirs? It's always a fun dynamic. How's this going to go down? How much of it's going to end up in the carpet? How much is going to end up on their hands? Right? But we train our kids and ourselves, Negelwasser right by the bed, and washing once on the right, the left, the right, and the left. And I see Ronit, we have a young one learning right with us and the left. And we wash our hands. Always keep a cat towel nearby. And then we're ready to start our day. We don't actually say a blessing just yet on that Netilat Yadayim. We'll do that later after we go to the restroom, after we've rinsed our mouth, after we're really ready to start our day. But right away, hands are purified. We're aligning ourselves. We're saying, I'm here for a reason. I'm connected to you, Hashem, me and you in this beautiful relationship. And God has faith in me. But I'm starting my day with humility and gratitude. And those are two really powerful keys and powerful tools. And yet that humility and gratitude is balanced with a deep sense of connectivity to my purpose and why I'm here in this world, and to Hashem, who believes in me and believes in you.
Thank you, Manya. That's amazing. Can we just all take a minute to do that together, to practice that?
Absolutely. You want to sing Modeh together? Is your voice better than mine?
Well, so I was actually thinking that we do a lot of this learning, but to put the different parts together, right? So as you taught, when you wake up in the morning, you open up your eyes. That's like step number one. Open your eyes.
Well, it looks like everyone's eyes are open here, so this is good. No one fell asleep in those 5 minutes, so we're on to something here.
Awesome. And then you showed that you put your hands together slightly to the side, right? We don't put them in the middle.
Yeah.
Over our hearts, over the left side, bow our heads. And then Modeh ani
lefanecha melech chai v'kayam shehachazarta bi nishmati b'chemla raba emunatacha.
And then you take your little wash cup and your wash bowl. You wash 6 times, like Manya showed us.
Yes.